talk about Jaipur and Rajasthan now, where a shocking incident took place where a 27-year-old man was killed by his girlfriend who he met on Tinder.
फिर पापा जो है मुझे मार देंगे, इनको 10 लाख रुपए देगा, मुझे पैसा चढ़ा है ना, तो 10 लाख रुपए इसके खाते में जमा करा दे। मैंने कहा 10 लाख तो मेरे पास नहीं है, तो के उसके पैसे लेके और मैं यूनियन बैंक में गया, पर उसके बाद उसे फोन स्विच ऑफ कर दिया, तो दोबारा फोन किया।
Tinder is the place where you find love, date, hookups. Every week, millions of people date or arrange with the help of our dating sites like Tinder, Bumble and Hing, where you meet a complete stranger. So Tinder is a dating app which have more than 100 million users. Each day, 2 billion right or left swipes have been made in Tinder. 30 billion total match have been occurred since it launched in 2019. It has around 60 million global active users. So whenever we get match on a Tinder, people get excited to meet a girl or a boy. But people should also aware of this one thing. Lot of men get trapped in a fake rape allegation. They will be kidnapped and many worse thing happens that we never knew. You know, one of these incident occurred in India where two people meet through Tinder. Two people were lying to each other, but what happens when they find out where each other were lying? Priya Seth was born in India from the state of Rajasthan, a small state. She was belonged to middle class family. And Priya Seth was very good at studies from a child age. She was so good at studies, she got 90% in her 10th grade and 85% in her 12th grade. After looking at her results, so his father and mother sent Priya to Jaipur for higher studies. Later she joined a college and took arts degree. Priya slowly started realizing this is fun. City life is so enjoyable. As I said earlier, Priya spent most of her life in small villages, where she moved to big city for higher studies. Priya said started being greedy. She wanted to achieve everything, car, house. She wanted to live like a rich people. Priya Seth was extremely intelligent student from her childhood. She was talented. She was beautiful. But she had one bad habit. If she wanted something, that until she didn't get it, she wouldn't stay quiet. Not even for a second. She was getting angry at small things, breaking her things at home by throwing them. She will go to any extent to achieve those things, whether it's right or wrong. Now all I can say is, there is another bad face behind this bright beautiful face. When Priya left the village for higher studies, after a few months living in a city, she got addicted. She got addicted in her drugs, party, alcohol. Now she became blind, completely blind in this glamorous city. The only thing she wants is money, money, money. His father used to send her $400 to $500 every month. That's a lot of money a people who is living in Indian cities. But the girl had another dream, living like a millionaire. If you want to live like a millionaire, then work hard, girl. But she wanted to earn money very quickly without doing some hard work. After some time, Priya started applying for her jobs in the newspaper every day. But she was caught in the wrong working people. This company recruit college people in the name of being escort. So this is where she involved in the wrong world. She joined it, but she didn't do it. She used to bring some other girls to do that work. So after a few months, now she understands the completely business. Now she started her own website of escort services, where she scammed thousands of people, taking the money from the people in advance and not giving the services and running away. For an example, she would say to the customer, "Give me $1,000, I should pay to my taxi." Priya always gave taxi excuse and ran away with the people's money, and she never returned back. The funny thing is, she had done a fraud of $250,000. She did this for more than 10,000 times. And the funny part is, not a single man have gave complaint to the cops because of the shame. And what the funny fact is, she was arrested for 3 times for giving a false rape allegation on ex-boyfriend, for cheating his client, for looting a ATM machine. Every time, but the cops left out because she was a girl. She was having a huge advantage. Every time court used to leave her free because of the gender.
मारने के लिए लेकर आए थे।
मैंने वो चाकू कहाँ से? चाकू नहीं लाई थी। मेरा एक्स बॉयफ्रेंड एक नंबर का घटिया गिरा हुआ आदमी, उसने मेरे पे झूठा केस किया है। वो तो मर जाए तो अच्छा है, वैसे मुझे उसी का मर्डर करना था, लेकिन नहीं किया मैंने। ठीक है, वो चाकू।
अपने बारे में थोड़ा सा बता दीजिए।
मैं एस्कॉर्ट सर्विस की साइट पर काम करती थी, वहाँ लोगों से फ्रॉड करते थे, प्रोवाइड नहीं करवाते थे गर्ल्स।
किस तरह से फ्रॉड करते थे?
और इस तरह से करते थे कि पैसे लेके भाग जाते थे और कुछ प्रोवाइड नहीं कराते थे। मैं
मतलब पैसे लेके भाग जाते थे कैसे, मतलब थोड़ा सा
ऐसे
डिटेल?
कि जैसे किसी ने कोई कॉल गर्ल मंगाई, लड़की मंगाई, तो उससे उसके पास मैं जाती थी, पैसे लेती थी और उसको बोलती थी कि ड्राइवर को पैसे लेकर आ रही हूँ और मैं वहाँ से पैसे लेके निकल जाती थी। बस यही करती थी।
और ऐसा आपने कितने अप्रॉक्सीमेटली कितने लोगों के साथ
हज़ारों
किया?
लोगों के साथ किया।
कब से कर रही थी प्रिया ये?
6 साल 7 साल हो गए, 6 साल।
कभी किसी ने कंप्लेन नहीं करी?
नहीं।
Now this is where Dushyant Sharma comes in. Dushyant Sharma was 26-year-old husband and a father who works in a small mining work. Yeah, he was a Vaivan Kohli, a millionaire businessman, a rich man who women get resisted to it. On 2nd May 2018, Dushyant Sharma had reached his home, but he left his home again in a rush. He said to his parents he had some urgent work. Then later he took his father's car and left to the Jaipur. But the poor guy didn't know this was the last time he will be watching his father. Now the Priya set was desperately waiting for Vaivan Kohli, known as Dushyant Sharma. When Vaivan and Priya met in the flat, there were two huge people in the flat. So Vaivan thought they could be some workers. Slowly, Vaivan got to know that both men are with the Priya, and Vaivan was caught in their Tinder trap, and he was successfully kidnapped. On that night around 10 o'clock, when Dushyant hadn't returned home, his family were worried. They had feared something bad could be happened for Dushyant Sharma. Time passed by. Rameshwara Sharma, who is the father of Dushyant Sharma, gets a call. It was from his son, but the Dushyant was very feared and shivering. Priya asked Dushyant father to pay $15,000 or else your son will be killed. Now Priya started cursing Rameshwara Sharma with bad words and insulted him in a very bad way. Priya also threatened him, if you call the police then the outcome will be dangerous. So Dushyant was a married guy. Dushyant loved new things. Dushyant started using the dating app Tinder. But in Tinder, he was a complete opposite. In Tinder, he was a rich millionaire business guy. But in reality, he used to work in small mining company. Dushyant Sharma kept his name in Tinder as a Vaivan Kohli, a very successful businessman, living like a millionaire life. On February 2018, he was matched with Priya Seth. Soon both of them started dating and have a couple of dates. Priya Seth believed Vaivan Kohli was a very successful millionaire man. Kidnapping him will get lot of money. Whereas the poor Vaivan Kohli, also known as a Dushyant Sharma, thought Priya Seth will be good-hearted woman. But Dushyant Sharma has no idea. He was going into a pre-planned murder, which is not even made for him. Priya Seth always target rich people. She been doing this work for 8 years, but the cops didn't care about it.
आया तो मेरे बेटे के निक्की के फोन से फोन आया और पहले मेरा बेटा ही बोला कि पापा जो है ये मुझे मार देंगे, इनको 10 लाख रुपए दे दो, मुझे बचा लो। फिर वो फोन उस प्रिया सेठ ने ले लिया और उसने बहुत ही गंदी गालियाँ दी मेरे को और मेरे को कहा तेरे बेटे को बचाना है ना तो 10 लाख रुपए इसके खाते में जमा करा दे। मैंने कहा भाई 10 लाख तो मेरे पास नहीं है अभी, तो मेरे को टाइम दो 4 बजे तक का, तो अभी कितने जमा करा देगा? मैंने कहा मेरे पास 2-3 लाख है, अगर 3 लाख रुपए 20 रुपये जमा करा, नहीं तो तेरे बेटे को मार देंगे। मैं खूब गिड़गिड़ाया, रोया और बीच में गाड़ी गलौज चालू हुई उसकी। अब आपने बताया, आप सब ने कहे शायद मैंने मेरी जिंदगी ऐसे अब सब किसी लड़की से नहीं सुने होंगे।
When Dushyant Sharma revealed himself, he is not a millionaire and his name is not Vaivan Kohli. But the Priya didn't believe. She was thinking he was lying to get escape. But when they checked his pocket, they found some ID card. Now they realize his name is Dushyant Sharma, not Vaivan Kohli. Now they understand he can't give that much money. While Priya's boyfriend and his friend thought, let him leave, that's the best idea. But the Priya said refused it. Because she thought maybe Dushyant will tell everyone about the plan and all of them will be get caught. Priya Seth was extremely angry. Every time Priya Seth fooled people, but this time it was reversed. Priya thought killing Dushyant is the best possible way. Then a Priya boyfriend Dushyant first tried strangling Dushyant. Then they tried to kill him with the pillow. But the Dushyant was fighting back. But then Priya brought a knife and gave it to Dushyant, where he stabbed Dushyant Sharma 11 times and killed him on the spot. Later he was packed in the suitcase and thrown away in the forest. Sad news for Dushyant Sharma's father. First, he lost his son in the accident. Second child was died in childhood. And now the last child, Rameshwara Sharma, only managed $4,000 instead of $15,000. And he transferred all the money to Dushyant Sharma's bank account.
मर्डर का प्लान पहले से ही था, किसके साथ होगा क्या होगा ये फिक्स नहीं था। लेकिन जब दुष्यंत मिला उसने अपने बारे में बताया, ऐसा झूठ बोला कि वो बहुत पैसे वाला है, तो हमने फिर उसको किडनैप करके उससे फिरौती मांगी, लेकिन बाद में पता लगा कि वो उसके पास कुछ नहीं है।
दुष्यंत के फादर ने आप लोगों कुछ अकाउंट में पैसे ट्रांसफर करा दिए थे, फिर भी आपने उसको मार दिया, ऐसा
पैसे
क्यों?
ट्रांसफर करने से पहले ही मार दिया था।
कैसे मारा आपने दुष्यंत को?
पहले उसका गला घोटा दीक्षांत ने, उसके बाद में वो नहीं मरा तो फिर लक्ष्य आया, लक्ष्य ने उसका मुंह तकिए से दबाया, फिर भी नहीं मरा, वो बेहोश हो गया। उसके बाद फिर दीक्षांत ने मुझसे चाकू मंगाया, मैंने उसे चाकू ला के दिया और दीक्षांत ने उसका गला काट दिया चाकू से।
Romeo and Juliet Roberts made a plan to loot a rich person. Dikshant also involved one of his friends, Lakesh Walia, in the murder plan. The plan was pretty simple: trapping a rich guy in the Tinder, then after calling him on the date, then kidnapping him and asking for money. As soon as they get the money, leaving him free. But the Dukshant matter was something else. Nor he was rich. 4th May, when Rameshwara Sharma transfers $6,000, actually broke a FD. FD is the old age people saving money on call from the hospital to identify the body. Rameshwar Sharma's fear was turning into reality. When he reached there, it was very difficult to identify the body. The face was completely damaged. It was cut into pieces. But because of the clothes and belongings, Dushyant was recognized. Sharma's dead body was found in desert place in India. This was Priya said planned murder with her 21-year-old boyfriend Dikshant Sharma. Dikshant Sharma was Priya's said boyfriend. He was in the debt of $20,000, where he shifted from Mumbai to Jaipur. Dikshant and Priya were met in the Tinder. They were in relationship in a few years.
हमने एक मीटिंग फिक्स की, हम मिले और उसके बाद कुछ दिन बाद अपने घर चला गया। तो मैं फ़ोन पे थोड़ी इमोशनल अटैचमेंट हो गई थी। फिर ये इन्होंने एक फ्लैट ले लिया था यहाँ पे, तो मैं भी आ गया। मैं अपना यूट्यूब चैनल स्टार्ट कर रहा था यहाँ पे, क्योंकि अब 3 महीने ब्रेक में मैं इतना फ्री तो रह नहीं सकता मैं। तो बस साथ साथ चलते गए, एंजॉय करते गए, मैं थोड़ी इमोशनल अटैचमेंट बढ़ गई। और प्रिया ने मेरे को बोला था कि वो एक ट्रैवल एजेंसी में काम करते हैं, वासु हॉलीडेज़ के नाम से। तो मैंने ट्रस्ट कर लिया। फिर उसके बाद फिर घर गया, मैं वापस आया तो मुझे इनकी सारी हरकतों का पता लग गया। बस मैं मौका नहीं देख पाया कि मतलब मैं भागूं कैसे उस टाइम। एट द एंड जब ये दुष्यंत वाले ये जो सीन हुआ, जो भी इतना बड़ा हुआ ये, उस टाइम पे मेरे को कुछ नहीं पता था। एंड टाइम पे से मेरे को प्लानिंग करके बताया। लक्ष्य ने मेरे साथ इस चीज़ को एग्री किया, चलो कर लेते हैं, कौन सा मतलब मारेंगे उसे, छोड़ देंगे अगले दिन शाम को 4 बजे तक। तो हमने हाँ भर दी। उसके बाद मैंने उसको थोड़ा हमने टॉर्चर किया, जो भी ये बयान के अंदर मैंने लिखा बोला है आपने। एट द एंड मैम उसने उसका मर्डर कर दिया। सारी प्लानिंग इनकी थी। जो पहले इन्होंने वार किया है चाकू से, वो भी इन्होंने की, लास्ट तक भी इन्होंने ही मारा। मैं इसी बयान पे हूँ, इसी बयान पे खड़ा रहूँगा।
पूरी प्लानिंग प्रिया की थी कि दीक्षांत की थी?
70% प्रिया की थी, 30% दीक्षांत की थी। प्रिया की पूरी प्लानिंग थी। प्रिया ने पहले दीक्षांत को यही बताया था कि अपने सिर्फ उसको डराएंगे, धमकाएंगे और छोड़ देंगे। सुबह उसको कहा भाई इसको मारना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो तुम तीनों फंस जाओगे।
Priya and his boyfriend Dikshant snatched the ATM card. Before he was killed, they found a pin and they withdrew only $500. That was the set limit. They also brought a fake number plate for Dushyant Alto's car. When they were starting for evidence in Priya's house, there were spots of blood in the whole house. Pieces of beer bottles were found. Now the funny thing was, now the police found something strange. Priya's set was belonged to middle class family. When they found out, there was lot of $10,000 branded clothes. Which cost like $10,000. Now Priya said was from middle class family. How she managed to able to afford such expensive things? Because it's impossible to get those things. I swear, when I saw the interview of those three, I was scared from the interview of Priya. In the interview, she's clearly telling, in past 8 years, she had trapped around 1,000 rich people. Guess what? She doesn't consider this thing as wrong. Well, according to Priya, she is doing a social work by trapping up people in her escort services. When all the criminals were presented, Priya didn't have any guilt on her face. Funny fact, before Dushyant Sharma murder's case, police arrested Priya for 3 times. First time for cheating his client. Second time, cutting the ATM machine with a gas cutter and stealing all the money. For third time, trapping her ex-boyfriend for a fake rape allegation where she looted $20,000 from him. Every time she was left free by the cops.
But the 3 of them were accused of murder. Later, they were sentenced to life imprisonment in the jail.